Greetings and welcome to Creation Lab. My name is Susie and I work at the Vancouver Community Library. Today's project, we will be making cardboard self-portraits using recycled materials and other objects you might find at home. You probably may be familiar with a self-portrait. An example would be a selfie, which is a photographic self-portrait. When you're doing self-portraits, really you're capturing something about yourself, capturing something you want to tell others, something you want to share. So that's really at the heart of our project today. I'm going to show you briefly some of the supplies I gathered, but we're really going to dig into that when we start making. So over here I have a basket and I have lots of cardboard. The cardboard is going to be the main part of our self-portraits today. It's going to form the base. So let's get making. To begin our project, I've picked a rather heavy piece of cardboard. I think it'll be very sturdy, so when I glue on my extra pieces, whatever I'd like, buttons, whatever I want to add to it, they'll stick well to this cardboard and it'll hold up. So I picked out my cardboard and I think it's about the right size for my face size. I also have, to help me get started, a mirror, because the first question I have is, what shape face do I have? So the mirror's gonna help me decide what shape face I have. And I've done that, and now I'm ready to draw the shape of my face on the cardboard. I have kind of an oval face, so I'm drawing kind of an oval. You may, I'm just hand drawing it on. You may want to draw a pattern on another piece of paper and then cut it out and lay it over the cardboard and trace your pattern. It's completely up to you what method you would like to do. Okay, so now I have my face drawn on. It's not quite perfectly symmetrical, but then faces often aren't perfectly symmetrical either. So the next part will be to cut it out. I have my blank face, so now it's time to add the parts of my face. My eyes, my nose, my mouth, my hair. If I had freckles, my freckles. So you can use any materials that you would like for this piece. I'm going to use cardboard, but you can use any of your recycled materials. You can use buttons, you can use pens, anything goes. So let's get going. Making a self-portrait invites exploring with art. You can play with the materials I am using today, or you can do something completely different. Use paper and crayons to draw and color your portrait. Gather leaves, flowers, and found objects to make a nature-themed portrait. Grab chalk and head outside to make a full-size portrait on the sidewalk. Or write something about yourself. The possibilities are endless, and no two projects will be alike. Okay, I'm going to place my pieces kind of the way I want them on my face. And when I get them where I want, then I'm ready to glue down. I do have some tacky glue that I'm using today with a brush, but you can also use a glue stick, Elmer's glue, masking tape, whatever you have at your fingertips. I'm going to glue one item at a time so I can keep my arrangement the way I had it. Great. Now I'm ready to figure out what to do about my hair. I use cardboard for my eyes, nose, and mouth, but I don't know if it's going to work as well for my hair. So I pulled some more recycled materials. I pulled actually some newspaper, and then I used oil pastel to give them a little bit of color, sort of the yellow, gray, white of my hair. So I'm going to use that for my hair. And I took some pieces and I cut them so they look more like hair. How is that going to fit on there? Let me look. Be like that and like that. Okay. While I am tinkering with my self-portrait, I wanted to take the opportunity to share information about ebook resources available at fvrl.org from Overdrive or through the Libby app. There are a number of titles such as Play, Make, Create by Mary Sherry with art project ideas. Check them out. For today's project, I'm just going to finish a couple more little things. I noticed there was a white spot where there was not very much print from the newspaper, so I'm adding a little bit more color. That's the thing with this project, you can just keep adding and changing as you'd like. I think also I'm going to add something for the eyes. I've got two buttons that kind of have a little bit of hazel eyes, so I found two sort of hazelish color buttons, and I'm going to use those for my eyes. So what we're doing today too is collaging. We are using a variety of materials: paper, cardboard, buttons, oil pastels in my case, and we are making our art by mixing those all together. There are special ingredients for our self-portraits today. Okay, more work could be done, but I think I'm going to stop here, and maybe I need to set it aside and think about it and then keep adding. That's the nice thing about art too. Joining me for Creation Lab today. Happy creating, and please, if you feel like it, share your self-portraits. Bye.